Live from the Carl Chevrolet Studios in West Des Moines, this is Iowa Live.
From the Carl Chevrolet Studios in West Des Moines, Iowa, I'm Terry Rich. Oh man, a special guest today. Brian Holbert is with us, and Brian's going to be talking about a big event this week, and actually two events, Friday and Saturday night. Brian, it's a pleasure to have you with us, and we're talking, of course, Knoxville Speedway and what's happening on Friday and Saturday night.
The Avante Windows and Doors Corn Belt Clash at Knoxville Raceway featuring the USAC Amsoil Sprint Car National Championship. This is the one and only time this year you will see the absolute best traditional sprint car drivers in the world live at Knoxville Raceway. Every year this event continues to be an absolute fan favorite. And this year, Avante and CK Electric really putting a lot of money into this event. It's $9,000 to win on Friday, $15,000 to win on Saturday. And, you see in the image right there where that car has a wing. We ain't going to have those. If you want wings, go to the bar, because we are going completely wingless this weekend with the United States Auto Club. Now, that doesn't mean there won't be wing cars there. You'll have the Randall Roofing 360s on Friday night. You'll have the 410 sprint cars on Saturday. So you still have a nice mix there. It's kind of a best of both worlds if you're a fan of sprint car racing.
Now, doors open at 5:45, so you want to get in, get the seats, and enjoy the night. So that's this Friday and Saturday in Knoxville, and of course, Knoxville Speedway is well known as a sprint capital of the world. But Brian, let's as we talk about the Knoxville Raceway, let's talk about your career, man. You are, I could tell right away, you've been the voice, or you do a calling a lot of these sprint cars. Tell me how you got started in it and what you're doing right now.
I got started in 2006 in Las Cruces, New Mexico, and El Paso, Texas, two tracks that I grew up at down there. And I started off as the trackside reporter and took over as the master of ceremonies in 2007. From there, got hired by a group called the American Sprint Car Series, which sanctions the 360 Nationals in Knoxville on a yearly basis. And I was with them full time for 13 years until this opportunity came up with the United States Auto Club, and being one of the top sanctioning bodies in sprint car racing and in motorsports in general, it was an opportunity I really couldn't pass up, and it's a lot of fun. This is my second year with them, and it's definitely quite the ride compared to what I've been used to for the last well over a decade.
And USAC is a separate organization. Tell me a little about USAC and the history and what you know all about them.
So the United States Auto Club is the pinnacle when it comes to wingless sprint car racing. They have three national circle track series with Silver Crown Champ cars. You have the sprint cars, and then you have midgets. So once we get done with Knoxville, we'll actually roll right into what they call Indiana Midget Week, which is one of the toughest weeks of racing in midgets, period, hands down. The only thing tougher than that would probably be a week at the Chili Bowl Nationals. And I'm very fortunate to also be a part of that event.
You handle the microphone for the Chili Bowl Nationals. What makes that unique?
The world's largest midget race. It's also the world's largest indoor midget car race. We have over 350 competitors annually. In fact, we have over 300 competitors for over a decade now that show up for that event. This year, we have drivers from 6 different countries. We have fans that come from all over the world. And if you're in the dead of winter, you get to race inside a 22-acre building with stands, racetrack, and all. It doesn't get much better than that. And
the reason they call it midget is because the cars are actually much smaller?
Yeah, they're about half the size of a traditional sprint car. These cars utilize a 4-cylinder engine, which the cars you'll see this weekend will be your full-size sprint cars that utilize either a Ford or a Chevy V8.
Now, I know that you probably have to be impartial, but do you have a favorite driver that everyone should watch out for this weekend?
I don't have a favorite, but I've got a few on the list that you definitely want to watch out for. One of them, of course, being our points leader, Kyle Cummins, who has just been on an absolute tear this year. Right out of the gate when we started our season down in Florida, he's been on a winning streak. Justin Grant, of course, sitting second in points. He's had success in Knoxville in the past, and a driver that, while not a USAC event over the weekend, raced at Kokomo, what they call the BC Double, and got crashed in his heat race, came back from 17th and won. And that's Robert Ballou.
Well, it's all happening this weekend, Friday and Saturday night at the Knoxville Raceway. Now, I've been listening to a lot of your tapes when they said I got the chance to say hi to you today. And I want to see how I've got a little bit here. Let me see if I can help you, and you tell me how I'm doing. Okay.
Go ahead.
Friday, Friday, Friday. Bring your pals, bring your chicks to the Knoxville Raceway in Knoxville, Iowa. Be there. How'd I do?
I mean, we're getting there. If you want to leave the wings at home and see real racing where it's all guts and thrills, make sure you attend Knoxville Raceway this Friday and Saturday night for the Avante Windows and Doors Corn Belt Clash.
Oh, wow. What a fun event it's going to be this Friday. Learning from the pro here, no doubt about it.
Well,
Brian Hulbert, you do a great job. And I imagine the Chili Bowl.
Different doing promo voice versus race voice.
Yeah, for sure. You're at the top of your volume when you're doing the race voice, for sure, and all the excitement that happens. And the excitement will be there at the Knoxville Speedway this weekend. Thanks for joining us today, Brian. Brian Hulbert, he will be the voice this weekend at the Knoxville Speedway for the big, great racing down there. Be sure to be there.